Making a positive impact on our local ecosystem can be as easy as checking in on our local waterways. And with me in the DelmarvaLife kitchen today is Beth Wasden. She is the Deputy Director of the Nanticoke Watershed Alliance, and she's here to explain how all of us can make an impact on our waterways. Welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me today.
So you brought water with you.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And we're not drinking this, are we?
We are absolutely not drinking it. So I have two water samples from two totally different sites.
Okay.
So over on your side, you'll notice this is a little bit murkier looking. This is actually water from Vienna.
Oh.
So it's the middle of the river. There's a lot going on that section of the river. You have fresh water and brackish water kind of colliding. The river is wider. And so there's more wind, there's more activity, and it murks up the water a lot more.
Okay.
Here is water from Broad Creek in the town of Laurel.
Okay.
You'll notice you can actually see all the way to the bottom of the cooler.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Which is typical for this time of the year. But what this is demonstrating and what we're actually going to measure today is one of the indicators that we measure in our Nanticoke Creek Watchers Community Science Program.
Okay.
These are called Secchi disc. And
Secchi?
Secchi,
Okay.
S-E-C-C-H-I. And they are actually very old water quality tools.
Okay.
These have been used, this particular type has been used for about 100 years.
Really?
At this point.
Okay.
So it's one of the few pieces of technology that has not changed over time. It's also very easy to see and understand. We have our quadrants here. And what we do is we use it, if you can imagine, we're actually out on a dock. We use it to lower into a waterway.
Can I do it on this one?
Yes, please do.
Okay.
And each one of these black zip ties indicates 1/10 of a meter. And that's about 4 inches.
Okay.
It's a little bit short of 4 inches. And what you do is you lower the disc, and you're going to see this one hits the bottom, and we can still see it. Yes.
I can't
Yours
see
is-
mine.
Right. So with yours, what you want to do is you want to lower it until it just becomes invisible, and then slowly pull it back up. And we're going to see what the water clarity is for
okay.
the Vienna
so
water.
that's about right there.
Okay. So I'm going to hold this and pull it up. So this is 1/10, and this is 2/10 of a meter.
Oh, okay.
So this is only about 8 inches.
Oh, wow.
So you can see that's not a great water clarity.
Okay.
Whereas the Laurel sample, like I said, right now,
Yeah,
it
you can
goes
see
all
it.
the way to the bottom and you can see it. And we do tend to see clearer water this time of the year and also in the autumn. When things start cooling down, biological processes start slowing. So that's very typical.
Okay.
However, having said that, this is just one of the indicators that we measure, and both of these water samples have other water quality issues.
Okay.
So here in Laurel, we're probably going to see very high nitrogen numbers, whereas in Vienna, we would probably see higher phosphorus numbers.
And why is that?
So part of it is just historic land use. And there are other things, as I said, depending on where you are on the waterway, headwaters, further down in the middle. If you're at the very end and you're, down in Nanticoke and you're getting a lot of mixing, that dilutes different types of pollution. So really it has to do with land use.
Okay.
And some of these, like nitrogen, is a legacy nutrient. It can take decades to work
okay.
its way through a waterway.
So you use volunteers.
Yes.
Is this the kind of things they do to help you out?
Absolutely, except for they're not taking out coolers.
Right.
They're actually going out
on
to
the water.
docks. And all of our sites are foot accessible. So I think a lot of people think, oh, I need to have a boat to go out. All of our sites are foot accessible. So you need to have the strength and mobility to carry your kits down to your site. But otherwise, we provide all of the tools and equipment, very in-depth training, which we're holding on Saturday, March 15th.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the same day as the parade, but Hopefully that's a different, do the parade next year.
There you go.
Come to training this year.
Okay.
But yeah, so we provide all of the training, and then we also have ongoing support throughout the season.
And we will have information on our website if you want to become a volunteer with the Creek Watchers. Thank you so much, Beth, for bringing this stuff in. It's very fascinating and very simple. I love it.
Yes, this one is very simple. Not all of it is as simple as this, but yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.